Hi, everyone. Yes, I know I'm an hour late. Uh, Number one, I didn't set my alarm on my uh, phone, but then I got a call or a text from my son that my friend, our friend died that was in really bad shape, not from the virus. But yeah, he passed. And then I had to call a couple people. Called my sister and my daughter, or not texted my sister and my daughter, and also a couple friends of his that are out of town that I didn't know if they would know, but of course they knew before I even called them, because there's a very good line between all ex-cops. I mean, things get around like immediately. So one calls another, calls another, calls another. So by the time I called, which was quick, they already knew. And they were about to tell me. So, yeah, they're going to have a memorial service way after all this craziness has passed. So that's good. Because I was worried. I mean, I'm not going out of my house, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people like me, hopefully. So they're going to have a memorial service down the line sometime. So my daughter-in-law and I spent all day yesterday trying to work on keeping my son home from work. Because he's in that construction site down in Cleveland, and he just is afraid to not go to work for fear he doesn't get his full, benefits. But I think he will, because this is an unprecedented thing going on here. And they sent out a letter. My daughter-in-law tells me that if you don't feel safe, you can stay home from work and there won't be any problems. So he can collect his unemployment, but there's some part of it he won't get if he would have stayed and worked until they actually closed the job. It's an extra $600 or something. I don't know, per week. I mean, he makes good money as a construction, and so does she. But so there's no problem. I don't know why he's being like that. And she keeps telling him the $600 doesn't matter. And I told him, don't worry about the money. So I don't know what his problem is. I think it's a macho thing with those guys down there. Anyway, I called the state of Ohio. I couldn't get through to the Cleveland one. I think I said this the other day. I couldn't get through to the Cleveland one, and I couldn't get anybody to answer the phone at all, the health department. So I finally called the state of Ohio's health department. The number that's behind the governor's daily talk, it says to call anything to do with the COVID-19. So I called that one. I get put through to a real person that I talked to. She was very, very nice. I explained the whole thing. And she said that to keep trying Cleveland, but she will start it on the path to let them know that, my thoughts on this. I don't know how far it'll go, but I gave her the names of all the construction, the heads of the construction there. I mean, there's different companies that running this big construction site. So I also gave him where my son works and where he lives, because she wanted to give me the state representative's name to give to them. So that's another avenue that they could call, somebody that they could call about this. Anyway, unbeknownst to me, my daughter-in-law was also doing some calling, and she called his the little construction company he works for. I mean, we know them personally. So she talked to somebody there, and they said, absolutely, if he feels that he should stay home because of his family or whatever, he should stay home. So she told him, and she texted it to him. He was already down at work because he leaves like at 5 in the morning for work. And anyway, I don't know why any of you want to know this, but anyway, that's what I was doing most of the day yesterday. And I think hopefully he will not go to work tomorrow. And if he does, there's nothing much else that we can do. He has to make the decision to stay home. Hey, Posh Planet, hi. I'm okay today. I had a really down day yesterday. I mean, I was sort of non-functional yesterday. I mean, there's a part of getting so depressed and so upset about things, you just sort of shut down. And that's what happened yesterday. I sort of shut down. My daughter called me a couple times, and I didn't answer any. I didn't do much texting except about that job thing for my son. And I had to get away from this whole thing. So I decided I would just lay on the couch all day and watch Netflix movies and really get engrossed in a good movie. I had trouble even finding a good Netflix movie. I was being very picky. So it took me a while to find a movie that I could even get interested in. That's how distracted I was. But I finally did, and I watched a movie and the part of another movie that I couldn't even get into. But yeah, the weather didn't help either. You're right, Posh. That's true. The weather doesn't help. I think if it would be sunny out, it's still not sunny today, but at least it's not raining. I think tomorrow the next few days, we may have some sun. So hopefully it'll brighten my spirits a little bit. I hope I can get something done. I didn't list anything. I didn't do a thing on eBay. I did sell a pair of shoes, however. And I did have somebody make me an offer on a pair of BKE jeans, and luckily I checked first because I don't know. I just had an inkling I should check the jeans before I accepted an offer. So I went to hunt for the jeans, and they weren't there. I went back on Posh, and there they were. I sold them on Poshmark quite a while ago. I mean, not too long, and I didn't take them off of eBay. One I missed. I'm trying not to miss them like that. I mean, lately, it's the very first thing I do is take it off of one platform or another when they sell. So, but luckily, I got it off of there. I didn't accept his offer, and it took me over an hour to figure out how to end. It's not easy to end an item once you have an offer. But I finally figured out there is a way. There is a way to do it. Anybody needs to know, you go on your first screen on eBay, which is where the graft is and everything. And along the right-hand side, you can go down to quick things to do, quick little things, how to do things quick. And on there is one is end an item. And so I tried it and it worked. So I ended the item and I found out, finally I found his, because you couldn't even email him or anything. So after that, I was able to send him a note that that item was already sold. So anyway, sometimes they don't end it does get glitchy, but this one sold on the other, platform. So that was my fault. Yeah. Unless I tried and it didn't go through. That's probably what you mean by glitchy. That could be, I suppose. Yeah, mine are pretty much flattened out, but I do every once in a while sell something. Boy, when you see what the 90-day sales are, that's frightening. Or what even the 30-day sales, the amount. Yeah. Oh, Sharon, Posh Planet. Okay, if I can remember that, we'll see how long I remember that one. So I don't know if Bumblebee will see I'm on or not. Whether these, did you get a notification, Sharon? My sister, I had texted her about Steve, but I don't know if she realizes I'm going to be on also. But yeah, I'm not going to listen to the news today either. And I'm going to, I did do a Poshmark, their preppy party this morning, or at noontime, their preppy party. So I did do that. I do have a box. I do have shoes that I just sold, all boxed up and ready to put the label on. And I have all my bills, which I was going to do yesterday and just didn't get to it. And I'll just do them today. So earlier I was busy finding my daughter some good YouTube videos to watch. Some things that she can get started at home. She would like to start some sort of an online business. I'm trying to encourage her to start doing YouTube. Number one, she's really pretty, which never hurts. She's funny when she's not nervous. If she can get past this thing and be herself, she would be a big hit on YouTube. She's so worried about being perfect and saying things perfectly and not making mistakes. It's just, you can't do that when you first start. I'm organized. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Remember, I took the whole day off yesterday and didn't do anything. Yeah. Yeah, I still have this whole bin of plush animals to list. And I still haven't done that closet shopping video. That's what I was going to do yesterday. And when you just, I can't do that unless I just feel sort of good. You can't do that when you just feel horrible and are shut down and depressed. So, hi, Bumblebee. I was hoping you'd get, I know I'm late. I'm an hour late, but yeah. But like I said before, my friend I was telling you about that was so sick, he died. He passed this morning. My son texted me right away, and then I called some people and texted some people. So that's what I was doing. Plus, I would have been late anyway, to tell the truth, because I forgot to put the alarm on my phone. Usually I put it on like 12:45. It'll go off. It reminds me to do my 1 o'clock video. So, yeah. Well, believe me, he's in a much better place because he was in horrible shape and not in, it was so hard on his family at this point. It went quickly at the very end because I think I saw him like a month to 6 weeks ago. And the picture I got that I had mentioned a few days ago, I wouldn't have even recognized him. So, yeah, he had several things, but he also came down with lung cancer. Nothing had to do with the virus, but he's certainly one that would have it would have killed immediately if he had. So yes, he's in a much better place. I'm sure him and my husband already have a tea time in heaven. Yeah, I think so. Luckily, they are going to have a memorial service much later down the road after all this, like I said, all this craziness passes and things get back to normal so that, we all can get together and go. So I'm glad about that. And Bumblebee, I sold a pair of shoes on eBay. And that's it. Those shoes back there in that box. I had to cancel my pickup for today because I had nothing to going out. But tomorrow they can come and get my shoes. Hopefully, maybe I'll sell something else. I'm not worried about it, though. I'm just not. There's too much other stuff to be worried about. Yeah, I don't even know at this point ever, even if he was aware of everything going on. So, yeah, he sure didn't have to. Yeah, go through that. What about the Luck and Coco cover-up? Did I sell that? Oh dear. My mind is not with it. Did I sell that? If I did, I haven't packed it up yet. Did I list it? I took pictures of it and it's not in my basket and it's not in the bag back there. So I had to have listed it, right? You don't see it listed? Uh-oh. Well, that's a mystery I will have to solve when I get off of here. I took pictures of it. And to tell you the truth, I can't remember. I do remember measuring it. I did measure it. However, it may be one of the things still hanging upstairs that I didn't bring down a note about it. Usually when I leave things hanging, which that would have been one of them, I measure everything upstairs and I write it down on a card and I put it right here and I do my listing off this card. However, I don't remember doing that. So it may be hanging upstairs. Thank you. Thank you. Well, my mind is not where it's supposed to be, that's for sure. And the plus size career top, that could be hanging right along with it. That would have been another one. That would have been another one that I would leave hanging on the hanger. No, you're not missing it because when I shared my closet, it's not there. You're right. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did take pictures of those things. So, yeah, they're already. I thought I measured them, but maybe I left the card upstairs. I'm scattered right now. My brain is a mess. It's lucky I can even find a movie on Netflix. I couldn't get Netflix to work on my TV, however, but we have switched. We switched clickers. They sent me the new clicker and things work differently. And I don't even know if my Apple, my little Apple machine thing next to my TV is working. So luckily I can and I don't have a smart TV. I wish I did, but my TV, there's nothing, it's a big one. It's a big flat screen, Sony, and there's nothing wrong with it. And I can't see getting another one just to get a smart TV to be able to get things on there so easily. So I can sit in here and watch a movie, which isn't real comfy, but I have my nice laptop now. So I just pull it up close to me, lay down on the couch and watch a movie on my laptop. So that's what I've been doing. And I found out that that movie Virgin River, that was a series that stopped after series 2, or maybe after series 1. It's not, excuse me, it's not, the next series isn't starting, they think, till probably January of 2021. So that's going to be a long time wait. I'm disappointed about that. Everything seems so dark on that. I know. I had to pass over so many things. Yeah. Things that I normally maybe would watch, that it was just, I stopped watching like 3 of them because they started out so dark. I mean, like black. I don't mean dark in the subject. I mean, just dark and dreary. I just clicked them off and tried to find another movie. I was dark and dreary enough. So, you know who I watched on YouTube this morning, and I sent some of her videos on to my daughter. She's $1 million YouTuber. Sunny Lenarducci. Does anybody watch her? Just to make yourself feel good, whether you're going to be a YouTuber or not. She runs all her business online. She has several. She's a 7-figure a year person. I mean, she's beautiful. She's young. She's beautiful. Gorgeous hair. And so upbeat. And she talks so fast, which I can't do. I'm a slow talker, I think. But I think she's one. If my daughter hasn't watched her, maybe she has. She would be a good one for her to watch and get her motivated to start trying to be on YouTube. So anyway, I have now I've let it get cold, the rest of my second cup of coffee. It's kind of late for it anyway, but I started my second cup before noon, and here it is after 2. So I don't know. I haven't been even writing down my totals. I haven't written a total on here since the 25th of March. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days are blank. I have to fill in. Anyway, I don't have anything really teachable or anything to tell you. You never heard of her? Yeah, she's fun. She's good to watch. Just to get, she's so upbeat and positive. She's a real positive person. And she tells about her first YouTube videos that were so awful. And they're all on there. If you go way, 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 way back, she doesn't even look the same. Her hair color isn't the same. She just looks different. But she also had, after she went to college and into broadcasting, I think, and she was planning on going into TV, like being a anchor person or something like that. And she did get a job on doing the weather and certain things on TV. So she is that type of a person. So it didn't take much, I don't think, to turn her into a mega YouTube person. You have to laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it comes the time we have to say so long. Oh, Carol Burnett. Yeah. I never watched Carol Burnett much. I don't know. I never really, I was probably one of the few that never particularly liked her program. Although I loved Tim Conway. Loved him. Their skits, especially the dentist one. If you remember that one, remember the dentist one? What was the other man's name that would do the skit with him? That's the funniest. I still can just laugh so hard on that one. Yeah. You watched her all the time when you were little? Oh, Eunice and Mama. Yeah, I remember the characters. I must have watched it, but I didn't, I wasn't a huge fan. Oh, yeah, I love Tim Conway. I think he's from Cleveland. So I'll go back and tomorrow, this is what you look forward to when you're stuck in the house forever. My Aldi grocery delivery comes tomorrow. And that's exciting. I added some more things to it too today, because you can add to your order. You can add to your order up until they start picking your order the day of. So I can add all day today if I want, but there were a couple things I forgot to order. And then the next day on Friday, I go pick up from the car. I could just go do the curbside from Giant Eagle. So who knows if they'll have half of my order or not, but I tried for the toilet paper again. We'll see. They probably don't have it. I don't understand why that is happening. I got the earliest pickup from Giant Eagle, the earliest time slot. So if they stocked at night, they should be able to fill it, although I think the actual store opens much earlier than the first pickup time is. So that could be a problem. It's yeah, it's come to that. Yeah, the exciting grocery delivery. I better go out and start my car. You know, I haven't started my car in a week. That would be horrible if my car wouldn't start. Do an Aldi unboxing. Yeah. Yeah, there are YouTubers out there that do grocery hauls. I could do that. I could do an oldie unboxing out in the kitchen. It would have to be a recorded one. There's a lot of recorded ones I could do if I just get off my bum. Yeah. So I will definitely go out and try to start my car now that that's on the top of my mind. And I can always have AAA come. I don't have to have any contact. They know me. The garage, it's the same garage that comes that works for AAA here. And not too long ago, the battery went dead when it was really cold and I hadn't driven it for a few days. So I will have them come and start it for me if that happens again. Before Friday for sure. That would be terrible if I'd lose my slot for my grocery pickup. Oh boy. And at the same time, I have to get gas. I mean, I'm not real low, but the gas prices are super low right now. Somebody in the area had them like for $1.06 a gallon. I don't know where that is, but hey, I'd be satisfied with $1.49, which is, I think, most of it around here. So I will stop and get gas with gloves on. And pick up my order on Friday. So I'm going to close for now before this gets to be just a blah, blah, blah video. Yeah. So I will try to do a recorded video in the next day or two. I don't know about being on. That just depends on what's going on and if I'm up or not for it, about these daily ones. When you don't have anything to say, it's not good to keep doing YouTube videos. That's not how you get people to subscribe to your channel. But you people that are so loyal, thank you so much. Yeah, I will. I'll go for a drive. Drive in the country. I better get some gas first. So I will see you in the next day or two, hopefully. Maybe I'll do the Aldi unboxing. That'll be fun. Okay. See you in the next few days. Bye. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. And don't go by anybody. Stay in the house.